just got to make something up. There's no good app for making a route for a 30-mile-an-hour scooter. None whatsoever. You basically are going to get, you know, on a 55-mile-an-hour road at some point. It's just a question of what kind it is. Right.
On day 7 from Mackinaw City, we were riding on the scooters to Traverse City, and at that point everybody was just kind of we had enough. We're exhausted. It just kind of felt like it was becoming work.
Day 7 we would go ahead and just really make it a riding day. It wasn't a huge ride that day. It was probably 120 miles. We didn't have a lot of activities planned for that day, and we just kind of woke up, jumped on our scooters, and headed out of Mackinaw City.
Made a real quick stop in Torch Lake. For me, that was one of the highlights of the trip because I was just blown away by how beautiful the water was.
And if you've not seen Torch Lake, you need to at least do that, especially if you're a Michigander. The one thing that I found that was kind of interesting is that you get certain people that would see the scooters and they give you the bike sign, the 2 wheels on the road sign, and that was pretty neat. Some of them would do it, some of them would just kind of look at us like, really?
You know, you're riding a scooter, it's not a motorcycle, but yet it's kind of in the same breed. And every once in a while we'd have, motorcycle people coming up to us. They'd see the camera equipment, they'd see the bikes were all the same, that type of thing, and people would ask us what was going on.
So while we were filling up at a gas station, a couple on this badass looking Harley pulls up at the pump next to us. They were asking about our scooters, they were asking about our trip, they were really interested in it, and then we were talking to them about their bike, and it was just really cool to find that connection with other people along the journey.
Well, you guys drive safe, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
Very safe. Guys. Thanks. Be safe.
No crashing. No crashing.
After filling up with gas, we wound up taking off and heading into Traverse City, and we figured it would be a pretty easy 2-hour ride, and we were a bit wrong on that.
The outside Traverse City, riding in, and the road is doing this weird thing where it would open up for a passing lane, and it would close back in, so people merging in and out.
It was a 4-lane road, and it was extremely busy. We had, semi-trucks and trucks that were pulling trailers and boats and all kinds of things, and it was 55 miles per hour through there. And we did everything that we could to stay off the highway and ride on the shoulder, but that wasn't something that was always possible. A bridge would come by, we'd have to get over, and there were definitely several close calls along the way. We were full throttle that entire time.
So we made pretty good time on the scooters.
We got to the hotel probably earlier in Traverse City than we did the entire time. We ended up shutting the cameras off and going out having a nice meal.
We needed a way to unwind, so we went on a little adventure to a liquor store.
Hey guys, found some important stuff here.
Adult magazines. Good? I've actually never looked at one of these.
There you go. We're looking at the porn. Yeah. Hey, Arnie.
So bad.
It's like you wouldn't know it was there. And it was a good end to a short riding day, and we really were looking forward to our final day back to Grand Haven.
Always thinking about